Personally, I think that your hair comes down to how you treat it, okay? The treatment that you give your hair definitely determines how healthy it will be, because if you take care of something, it will obviously grow and it will obviously nourish and it obviously shows. I do recognize that a lot of African people find it hard to grow their hair. So in today's video, as you already know from the title, I'll be talking to you guys on why your hair is not growing. A lot of people have been giving me compliments saying that your hair is very full on, it's very thick, it looks very nourished. What do you do? What do you use?
Can you please tell me your secret so that I can also grow my hair?
The first time someone actually asked me that, I didn't know what to say. I thought, oh, just the normal taking care of your hair kind of thing. But to them, they were like, okay, so what exactly do you do? And I'm thinking, okay, do you want me to tell you my morning routine or what I use? So I wasn't quite sure what exactly they meant. So then as I was sitting down, I was thinking deeply, and I thought of a lot of African people who would just prefer to just wear weaves and wigs or do braiding because their natural hair is just not growing. To be honest, there's nothing wrong with wearing wigs. I actually do not have a problem wearing extensions and whatnot. I personally have used clip-ins extensions, and I do braid my hair sometimes here and there. But braiding it or wearing a weave just because your hair is not growing, I feel like it's just
limiting to some extent. I feel like you should be able to wear your hair out if you feel like wearing your hair out.
Not because you can't, because you feel like your hair is not good enough or because you feel like your hair is just not growing. So in today's video, I'm going to do a routine. So what I do to care for my hair, and if you guys are interested in exactly products that I use or some of the products that I've tried with my hair before, comment down below so that I can make that video next time. The first thing that I do is to protect. You need to protect your hair, guys. You need to protect your hair from friction, from heat, from chemicals, and there's so many things that you need to protect your hair from. So the first thing that I would recommend is definitely a hair bonnet or a hair cap, just like the one that I'm wearing right now. So a hair cap obviously protects your hair when you're sleeping. It helps you to protect your hair from friction, okay? When you're sliding off, you're causing friction and your hair will eventually break, or at least it will tangle up, and then when you're trying to detangle your hair, you realize that there's a few breakages because it's just all tangled up. So that's one reason why you should have a hair bonnet.
I know a lot of you are probably saying, Florence, this bonnet will never stay in my hair. When I have one, it will just go on the other side of the bed and my head is on the other side of the bed.
I hear you. Look, I feel you, because I had the same issues for so many years. It just comes off. Like, no matter how tight I put it on, this is why I do recommend buying a bonnet like this one that I have on. This one here is a special type of bonnet, obviously, because it does stay on my hair when I sleep. I would turn around and twist around so many times and it will still be on by the morning. This is actually a double layered hair bonnet or a double layered sleeping cap. So what that means is that it's got two layers, okay, two layers of fabric. Now this bonnet is made out of satin. Obviously your bonnet should be made out of satin or at least silk. Now the two layers that are on this bonnet kind of helps it slide across. So when you're turning in bed, instead of your sheets pulling that way and then your head with just one layer of bonnet pulling this way and then getting it off your head, you have two layers, which means that when you turn, the layers slide across each other. I'll show you guys actually, sorry. So this is the bonnet that I am wearing right now. Now if you look closely, it's actually made out of two layers. So it's made out of two layers, which means that when you put it on, the inside layer slides across the outside layer, making sure that this is what slides with the sheet and this inside here stays with your hair. So when you turn, it just slides over, but then it stays on your hair. It doesn't actually come off. And the elastic never dampens. The color always stays the same, which means that no dye is going to go in your hair, for example, if you sweat or anything like that. So that's very important. That's what you need to look for when you're looking for a hair bonnet. I will just put the link down below in case you were wondering where to find In case you're wondering where to find one like this one, like a double layer satin material hair bonnet, then I'll put the link down below. You can get them from eBay and Amazon for just $9.99. So that's the one thing that I do for my hair. Now, the second thing that I do for my hair is that I always make sure that the shampoo that I use doesn't have sulfate in it. In rare occasion where I can't find one with sulfate, then I just have to use it because obviously I'm trying to clean my hair. And also I try to use shampoos without fragrance, unless if I'm somewhere where I need something very convenient and I just obviously use the one with perfume in it or with a scent in it. But I try to use the ones with as much less chemicals as possible, but obviously still effective in washing your hair. This is why a lot of people recommend obviously using a conditioner at times instead of always using a shampoo, because a shampoo strips off all your hair oil, whereas a conditioner kinda just conditions your hair really without stripping all that oil away. So that's another thing that I do sometimes. Now I do straighten my hair, so make sure that you have hair oil before you straighten or put heat on it. You obviously need to protect your hair from heat. I think everyone knows this, that when you're straightening your hair, you definitely need to apply some hair oil, okay? Now this is all that I have today, guys. This is just the routine that I take to protect my hair. Now if you are interested in the specifics of what I use, so like the actual chemicals that I use to, for example, to straighten my hair, the actual oil that I use, or what kind of oil I use, or what kind of shampoo I use, how often I wash my hair, you guys have to let me know. That way I can make that for you, because as you know guys, this kind of takes time out of my day, so I just want to make sure that I'm making something that you guys are actually interested in hearing. Okay, so this is all for me today. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in. I am FitandFlo, and I hope to see you guys next time. Now all the links to the stuff that I've mentioned in this video will definitely be down below. Yeah, thank you guys.